Your people are your ceiling. The people you're exposed to shape what you think is possible for your own life. And this agency and realization that you have ownership over who your network is one of the biggest unlock you could have in your career. Hi there, if you're new here, I'm Rika. I'm a recruiter, and this is part of a series called Career Geometry, where we discuss how to strategically shape your career around what matters to you. And in this video, we'll be discussing this. When I was 10, I did a family history project and I learned something about my grandfather that has influenced my career thus far. At age 9, he dropped out of school so that he could start earning for their family. He was delivering newspapers and he never got back to school, but he did learn how to become a mechanic or even a mechanical engineer through his own tinkering. He gained the trust of many, built very transferable skills, such as how to learn entrepreneurship, people skills that he would eventually use in the decades of his career. Hearing that story from him made me think that I could do so much with my life. And there's some psychology behind this. Albert Bandura's research on social learning theory found that children don't just learn by doing, but also by imitating and observing other people. We watch people around us, see what they achieve, and unconsciously or consciously model our behavior after them. There are 3 steps I'd recommend. First is to audit your circle and see who in your network, specifically those who you spend the most time with, raise your ceiling and lowers it. I think it's good to be clear on who you should be doubling down on versus those who limit your sense of what you could become and what you can achieve. And make sure there's a balance here of people accepting you as you are, but also people who are pushing you to become who you're meant to be or for you to meet your potential. So after the audit, do step 2. I'd like you to challenge yourself to seek out environments or consume specific media that would push you outside your comfort zone. Seek out people with your dream career. Try to be in rooms where you are the least accomplished person there. And step 3 is to actually be intentional about what exactly you admire about them and aim to emulate. The thing is, you don't have to love everything about someone to look up to them and have them influence you. You just have to be intentional about what specific traits speak to you and which ones you'd rather ignore or drop. And that's the end of this video. I was thoroughly inspired by my grandfather growing up, and he actually passed away last February 14th, and this video is dedicated to him. If you're interested in content similar to this, please follow for more.